This episode does not start out where the Season 6 finale leaves off, with the group kneeling on the ground by the trailer waiting for Negan to start swinging. It begins instead with a reveal that Rick survived, by showing him on the ground, reduced to a blood-stained, sweaty, crying, shivering mess, vowing to kill Negan for the deaths he's just inflicted. The pair head on a field trip of sorts to a zombie horde that serves no purpose other than to set Rick up in a literal fog, which he can flash back to the events of the night, also being careful not to tell the audience about who might have died. As he rushes into a crowd of walkers to retrieve his axe on Negan's command, flashes of each of the potential victims cross the screen, in a seeming deja-vu for the ongoing cliffhanger. Finally, after nearly the first half hour is up, we get the big flashback as Rick lies down to take a breather from the scavenger hunt Negan has sent him on. At last, we can see the reason we're all here, the identity of Negan's victims. Cut to the famous outdoor kneeling scene with Negan taunting and swinging around Lucille, his bat. Abraham stares him down, which pushes Negan over the edge, and his bat Lucille comes down on Abe's head, revealing who the cliffhanger we've all been agonizing over was talking about. Just before being bludgeoned to death by Lucille, and saying his now famous R-rated last words, Abraham flashes the peace sign down by his waist. The actor has since revealed that this was indeed a special sign between him and Sasha to show that he was okay, peace out, or something to that effect. The now stunned group is still reeling from what they have just witnessed when Daryl jumps up and punches Negan in the face, which should have gotten him killed, but somehow Negan spares him and eventually decides to bash Glenn's head into a bloody mess, as being much more drawn out in the murder than with his first victim. Glenn's gurgled last words harken back to the last of the Mohicans with, "I'll find you." That leaves anyone watching at home in a heartbroken state, and Maggie as an utterly broken human being. Because after killing 2 of his people, forcing them to fight off walkers, and threatening everyone else he loves, Negan still does not believe Rick to be broken enough, he ups the psychopathic ante by almost forcing Rick to cut off his son's arm. It's a move that apparently works well enough to allow Carl to keep his arm, as the new look on Rick's face is apparently one of subjugation. The final blow, no pun intended, is when the Saviors take Daryl as hostage, and Negan sends the rest of them back to Alexandria, where they should be ready for him to come calling for tribute within the next week. The new cliffhanger now is what the heck happens to Daryl, what is Negan doing with him, and how long are we going to have to wait to find out? If you just liked what you saw and want to stay tuned for more upcoming segments like this, hit subscribe, and as always, share the love by liking or sharing this video. That's it for now, guys, and we'll see you next time on A-Dixon.